Hi, Tummy Providers. This is Lavelle Baker, your program coordinator with the YWCA Tummy Nutrition Education Services Program. And we're coming to you today on a casual Friday. That's why I'm representing my Inglewood sweatshirt. And so we're here to discuss with you our news for March 2019. And today, of course, I have my co-host.
I'm Paige Maropoulos, your Administrative Support Specialist. So I'll be helping out with some of these updates.
Exactly. So Paige, I'll let you take it.
Just to start off, a quick reminder that we should always be using the main line when contacting the office. That number is 312-762-2774, and you'll be able to see it on the screen. That is the most important number to call. It's the best way to contact us. If you're calling individual office phones or cell phones, you're going to have a very low chance of getting a hold of someone just because we are really busy and everyone is not always at their desk in the office. So by contacting the main line, you're definitely going to either get our voicemail or one of our office administrators so that you can get your questions answered as quickly as possible.
Right. And I'm coming to you from the other side with our Tummy hotline, not to be confused with the Tummy main line. The hotline purpose is for you to contact us and notify us of any closures, field trips, any times that you will be away from your program during your daycare hours. And we received a perfectly written hotline message from a provider, Eulayla Williams, who I actually complimented on her hotline message. It was actually a text message she sent, and it was so perfect that I asked her if I could share with all of you. Mm-hmm. And so in it, and I'll have a graphic showing you what she typed, but it says, "Good morning." She gives her name. She says, "We'll be out of our home for AM snack." Then she states, this is very important, what she will be serving while she's on her field trip. It is very important that you also, when you are claiming meals that will be served outside of your home, that you have to leave the message with the components as well so that you can receive reimbursement for those meals served outside of the home.
Yes.
And so please use Eulayla as a perfect example of how you should be leaving those sort of messages.
Absolutely. I have another quick update that I wanted to remind everyone of is that with all new child enrollments that are infants, we also need that infant food and formula waiver. That is just another option or another way to show the parents what their options are as far as which components they want their children to be served. With every new infant enrollment, we need that waiver or else we cannot activate the child. So if you need copies of that, please contact our office. We can also email them. We can have their monitors bring them out. There's a lot of ways that we can get you those copies of the infant waiver. If you have any questions about that, just give us a call at the office. Do we have any other points on that?
No.
Okay.
I think you said it perfectly.
Okay, great. Another quick update is our monthly mailers that go out each month. You'll notice that we have the newsletter in those, flyers for any upcoming events, and you'll also see error reports, things like that. And then some of you who are still receiving a physical check, you'll also be getting those in the monthly mailer. We did have some issues this month with our mailer going out and people getting the wrong mail. So please, if you had that issue happen, just give us a call and we can resend the documents that were in your mailer. Absolutely.
And also with your monthly mailers, it is very important that we open the monthly mailers. Some of you may not know if you have gotten the incorrect mail because you still have not opened it and you would have received it about a week ago. So if you could do us and yourself a favor, make sure to view those, the contents of those mailers on a monthly basis. Sometimes we have program documentation, which is a part of your record keeping. Paige this month actually sent out the manual claim forms, which were updated for everyone. So on that, it has your current roster of children, your current schedule, all of your current contact information. And so it is very important that you remove that from that envelope and put that with your binder or whatever other means you have of keeping your records so that when our monitors come out or if the state comes out to you unannounced, you will have those documentations, which would bring you into compliance. If it is in an envelope that you cannot find, that means you are out of compliance with keeping with your records. So those monthly mailers are very important. Yes, there are flyers in there and other information most times. However, it is very important that you open them because there's also required documentation that you would need to take out of there and file appropriately.
Absolutely.
And then that leads us to talking about compliance and the ways that we get that information out to you. And one of the best ways we get that information out to you is during our annual trainings.
Absolutely.
So we have officially released all 6 dates for our mandatory annual trainings. Most of you who have been with us over a year have definitely, at this point, been made aware of the mandatory trainings and have attended if you were with us prior to last summer. The flyers went out in your monthly mailer, so open that up and you'll see all of the training dates, as well as it was sent to your email address that we have on file, I want to say last Saturday or the Saturday before. So check those two. You can also give us a call or email us and we can resend that to you. But you can register for those trainings, and they are throughout Chicagoland, either online or by calling us directly, and we can register you as well. Those dates are filling up very, very, very fast. I think we have 2 that are filled.
We have 2 of the English trainings that are already full, and we have 1 of the Spanish trainings that are already full.
Yes, so please reach out to us or go online and register so that you have options for your preferred date, because they are in random parts of Chicagoland. So you may not have your prime choice if you wait too long.
Absolutely. Up next, we have a great thing coming up in the week of March 17th through the 23rd. That is our National CACFP Week. So that is what we are. So we're going to be celebrating that with our colleagues nationwide.
Yes.
And for this week, Tummy is celebrating by doing the Tummy Yummy Plate Challenge. What that is that we are asking you, the providers, to send us pictures of your best CACFP credible meal. So that could be any meal, breakfast, lunch, snack, anything above, all the above. And we're asking you to submit those to our Tummy Info email or our Facebook page. And by doing that, you get enrolled to possibly win a raffle, which would be a $20 Target gift card. So we'll have a couple winners for that. If you have any questions about that, just give us a call. But you'll also be seeing some communications on that through email and our Facebook in the next coming days.
Yes, and this contest is a time to show what you have, show us some unique recipe ideas that are CACFP creditable, and share them with us, and that way we can share it with other providers in our network. Also, with that CACFP Week Challenge, it is a national campaign. And so you also have the option to share that information or share your post and tag the CACFP national organization. And they are running a $100 gift card or Visa card for the people who win their contest. And so I'll also have that information scrolling across the screen here, and I'll send out an email blast as well. So let's do this. Let's show what we have as a Tummy family, that we're professionals and that we are doing well for the children, serving them nutritious and healthy meals.
Absolutely. And this is a great time of year to introduce Tummy program to new providers. So if you have anybody who's been recently licensed or waiting for their license, absolutely send us their way, or send them our way, and we can get them started with the program, or at least give them the information about the program.
Absolutely. And in doing that, you actually get a guaranteed incentive reward for referring a provider who actually joins our program and claims.
Yep, absolutely. Up next, we wanted to remind you all of our Night at the Museum event that's coming up on April 10th. It's an evening event, so if you are not doing night care, you can attend. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the DuPage Children's Museum. That is a hands-on way to explore the museum, learn how easily executive function skills can be enhanced, and you'll also be able to attend a featured presentation at that event. The registration is currently $55 until the 1st of April. So if you're ready to do that, I would jump on the opportunity before it goes up $10 more.
And I was actually just notified via email on yesterday that that event will now be offered both in English and Spanish. So it is open for everyone. So it's definitely a great event, and Paige and I might be there.
Yeah, you might get to see us.
So if the museum itself is not an initiative, seeing us, I know is.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Speaking of initiatives, I actually have been posting on Facebook birthdays for our providers for the past, I want to say, close to 2 years. And in doing that, because we do have quite a couple hundred or a few hundred providers, and so I have had to automate that system so that no matter how busy I get or if I'm on vacation, etc., everyone will get recognized on their birthday. Well, what I realized after I got a few unhappy messages through word of mouth and some directly from our lovely providers is that the system actually stopped working, and it took a few weeks before I knew that occurred. I have resolved the issue in the sense of using a different program that will not drop off or disconnect. However, it takes a little while to get everyone scheduled again. So I will want to apologize. It is, charge it to our technology and not our heart. As they say,
Yes,
your head and not your heart. But my head was on it and my heart was on it. I really do like to recognize each and every one of you individually. We've talked about the group birthday list, and it just seems a little less personal to me. So we will resume with the scheduling. However, for those of you who it is officially a belated birthday, we are wishing each and every one of you from February and March happy belated birthday. And we'll still send out a list for those of you who are belated. And as we're moving along and trying technology, it's not a perfect system all the time, and we have to learn what works and what doesn't work. But we thank you all for knowing that our hearts are definitely in this, and just bearing with us as we're still going through some growing pains in many areas in the program, but we're getting there. Another area of growth is our tummy team. We are expanding. Our team is getting larger and larger, it seems like each week. Each week. And so what I wanted to do is because it's kind of, it's very fluid, as it seems like as soon as I put out an announcement of staff, we end up with another staff, and so then the list is already outdated. So in this video, I just want to let you know who our staff are as of today. And just knowing that we definitely will be adding at least 1 to 2 more team members. The goal is to have coverage across our entire territory or service area without overextending our current staff, meaning having to travel too far from their homes, etc. So I'm always trying to add monitors or enough in each territory that there's a level of comfort, etc., and there's coverage when people need to transition to other positions, etc. So currently we have Anna Munoz, who is our provider engagement specialist. She currently services the west side, north side, western suburbs, and some of the south side for our Spanish-speaking providers. We have Cherie Conway, who is a nutrition education specialist. She currently services the south side of Chicago, the south suburbs, and some of the west side of Chicago. We have Eugenio Leyva, who is a nutrition education specialist. He services our western suburbs. And we have a new team member, Charmaine Brown Wade, who just joined our team last week. She will be servicing south side and the south suburbs. And then another new team member would be Miranda Ware. She will be servicing the west side, south suburbs. And then we have Angel Bailey, who is our office clerk intern. Many of you have probably spoken with her. She's been doing some of the calls to remind people about the trainings, making sure everyone's aware. So as time goes on, you'll be speaking with her more as we're teaching her about the program and having her do some of the reach out things that lighten Paige's load.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we have Paige Moropoulos. She's our administrative support specialist. She is the core of this, or the nucleus of this program. Everything flows through her. I'm sure many of you have spoken with her at this point or have received something from her at this point. And then we have Myrtle Thomas, who is still a part of Tummy. However, she has been transferred to operating our centers program and getting it built out behind the scenes. So as far as the homes program is concerned, myself, Lavelle Baker, I manage the homes program completely at this point. So if you have any issues, questions, concerns, you need any assistance, reach out to us for the Tummy program through our main contact information, the main line, which is 312-762-2774, or via email at tummyinfo@ywcachicago.org. And you can actually reach me through those methods, whether I'm busy or not. That is a way to make sure that I'm aware that you're trying to reach me. And other than that, it is Friday, like I said, casual Friday. I'm feeling comfortable in my sweats, and just
we're ready for the weekend.
Absolutely, it's been a lot going on, and many of you probably can tell because I've been very quiet on Facebook. If it's not an auto post, you haven't seen me, but we're getting back to just juggling it all and figuring it all out, and it's going to definitely help with our team expanding. So until next month or next time, because there will be other videos coming out for some of our other systems when we get time. But until next time, see ya.
Thank you.